Here's my super quick guide to how to use Hootsuite to automate your social media stuff. So the main things that I recommend you do in Hootsuite are, first of all, you can share messages across multiple social networks all at once. And you can do that up here, right? So you connect your networks to Hootsuite and you can select multiple of them and you can type your share message here, put your link in here, and it will send to all of them all at once. That means you don't have to log into several networks and type the message several times and all that. More importantly, in scheduling, you can turn off, or turn on, I should say, auto scheduling. So in this way, you don't even have to decide when to send them or when to schedule the messages. You just put your messages in here whenever you come up with them or whenever you need to. And Hootsuite will try to figure out what the best times to post those messages are on your social networks. So you basically just add them all to your auto schedule queue and that's done. That saves a lot of time and also a lot of having to think about it. Then another thing you can do is in the publisher you have RSS feeds, and I don't have that set up on this account, but as an example, you can basically add an RSS feed of any website and then auto share it. So you can set any post that appears there, you can set a time interval and so on, but you can basically set that to auto share. And that means you can add some variety to your social feed. And it can also be a good first step or part of an outreach. So what you can do is, if there's an expert in your field, you can automatically share all of their stuff and you can add some text here that gives them a shout out, a Twitter handle or whatever. And that can be a good first thing, right? By the time you reach out to them, they've already seen you share their stuff many times. You're no longer a stranger. So that's another useful thing you can do. And the great thing is with Hootsuite, even in the free account, you get the RSS feature. I think there's a limited number of feeds, but you can do it with like 3 feeds or so, which is already quite useful. So that's more automatic social sharing that you don't have to think about and don't have to do yourself. Then of course, another thing is you can use it to interact. So you can create these pages like this one here where you see for a Twitter account your feed, people who mention you, inbox messages, and you can do the same for Facebook pages and so on. You can also have these streams, these views for the same, for different accounts. So one for Twitter, one for Facebook. You can have all your messages in one place and you can reply to people, interact with people without having to log into different networks. That's another great automation feature. That's another great time-saving feature. And then one more, which is a browser extension. So if you're browsing the web and you see something you want to share, you can click on this Hootlet if you've installed this extension. As you can see, it auto-fills the message and the link to share, and you can also share to multiple networks all at once, and you can also auto-schedule from here. So all in all, with Hootsuite, with these features, you can automate and save time on a lot of social media related tasks. Now, I recommend the free plan of Hootsuite is quite useful already. It's limited, of course, but it's useful. And for a single user, the $9.99 a month plan delivers a lot of value for that price. For more than that, there are, you can use it for teams, and there are like expensive reports and things you can use. And I actually don't recommend it for that. I think managing a team and using it as a team, Hootsuite is quite cumbersome for that. I didn't enjoy that at all. And I think unless you're a social media agency, some of the higher price stuff is not worth it for you. But the free and personal plans are good to use.